Good afternoon,
everyone.
Miss.
Uh,
Good
how are
Good
you doing?
afternoon.
Yeah, thank you. How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm great.
Okay. How many students there are coming in this class today?
Everyone in our class are present today, Miss. Nobody absent.
Okay, thank you. Before we start our lesson today, let's pray together and we'll be led by Uchi.
Teacher and my friend, before we start our lesson today, let's pray together.
Okay, before we start our lesson, could you smile at me, please? Okay, thank you. You're so handsome and beautiful today. Rules of learning today. Know this virus? Yes, coronavirus. Wash your hands. Don't forget to wear your mask. And by learning this topic today, will be at your knowledge and present your tasks with a confidence. Your vocabulary mastery related to news media sources, made column A to column B. Okay. Previous material. Up to date.
Mutakhir
Okay,
hanya
web-based.
berbasis
Okay,
jaringan.
headline.
Judul
News
berita.
anchor. News anchor.
Membaca
Berita.
Okay, good job. What are that?
Yes.
Yeah, what are that? Okay, who are they?
Broadcaster. Social
Yeah, social media writer. And then the last is? Vanessa, the last is? Yes, news anchor. What kinds of news that we can find there?
Social,
Yeah,
educational,
who is the writer of the news?
Journalist.
Who is the news anchor?
News anchor is a journalist who inform the public by reporting news stories and events happening in a local, national, and international level.
Thank you so much for Tommy and friends. Okay, next feature. All of that include news items. The objectives of learning today is, okay, after learning this topic, students are able, or you are able to express, analyze, and summarize the social function, generic structures, language features, and after that can present the news item tags. There are 3 learning assessments. I have divided you into 3 groups. But before we'll watch the video about...
The news article explains a real-life event. It presents a lot of information, but does not use a lot of words. It's about news reports. They're factual and informational, written in short paragraphs of 1 to 2 sentences, uses plain language. W5H belong at the beginning, first 2 paragraphs of the report, includes quotations from key people who are witnesses or part of the story, and they're written in the third person so they do not use I. A news report includes the following: a headline, a photo, a byline, a placeline, a lead paragraph, body paragraphs, and quotations. Headline is the title of the article. It should be catchy and grab the attention of your readers. Assassin kills Kennedy. Zombies take over the city. Royal birth, it's a boy. The photo will relate to the headline of the news report, illustrating characteristics of the story. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. Who? Heart Lake Secondary School. What? Receives award. Where? Brampton, Ontario. When? Yesterday. Why? For community spirit. How? By picking up litter on a daily basis. School receives award. S. Birch, Brampton, Ontario. Yesterday, Heart Lake Secondary School, located in Brampton, received an award for community spirit. The students of the school cleaned up their neighborhood by picking up litter on a daily basis for 2 weeks. The award was presented by... Now it's your turn.
New reporting tonight on that major oil spill off the coast of California. Tonight, the governor has now declared a state of emergency. And
tonight, the Coast Guard announcing they have found the exact location of the oil leak in that pipeline off the Southern California.
In a curve, if you will. About 4,000 foot of that section has bowed out.
And tonight,
all the video is related with news item tags. The first video you have seen is about the explanation of news item or news report. The second video that you have seen before, that is the example of news item tags.
Is a particular piece of news usually from journalistic source or section.
Text is the public information of which the purpose is to inform readers about events of the day which are
Generic
concerned.
structure. It recounts the event in summary form.
Okay, good. G, read the language features of news items.
Focusing on circumstance, using a simple language.
Okay, now I give the example how to analyze news item tags. The first is I try to analyze the social function. Social function of the text is to inform the reader, listeners, or viewers about growing number of high school students smoking. B, the generic structure of the text. The first is newsworthy event, background event. In the background event, you can see in the second paragraph, okay? The newsworthy event, you can see in the first paragraph, okay? And the last is source. Muhammad Sharil Mansur is the sources that news have been taken from him. What he say that here in third paragraph, question and answers. How to answer the question based on the text.
It's time for you to analyze this text. I will read this text. Please listen to me carefully. After I read this text, I will give chance for you to read to this text and then analyzes the generic structure, social function of this text and answer the question below. Indonesian sailors free as pirates, ransom is paid. The crew of 20 Indonesian sailors aboard the Sinar Kudus cargo ship were finally freed by Somali pirates on Sunday. We received the cash of $4.5 million early this morning. We have abandoned the ship and it is preparing to sail away. A pirate who gave his name as Genie told Reader's New Agency. In March, a large group of 30 to 50 Somali pirates seized the Indonesian flagged and owned ship about 320 nautical miles northeast of the Yemeni island of Socotra. Okay, I give you 5 minutes to discuss in your group. I have sent these tags into your Google Classroom. You can copy there and you can type in your laptop.
Hello everyone, I'm from Red Group and now I want to presenting about my analysis in news item text. Indonesian sailors free as pirates ransom is paid. The crew of 20 Indonesian sailors aboard the Sinar Kudus cargo ship were finally freed by Somali pirates on Sunday. We received the cash of $4.5 million early this morning. We have abandoned the ship and it is preparing to sail away. A pirate who gave his name as Genie told Reader's News Agency. In March, a large group of 30 to 50 Somali pirates seized the Indonesian flag and owned ship about 320 nautical miles northeast of the Yemeni island of Socotra. The Sinar Kudus was on its way to the Netherlands from the Indonesia islands of Sulawesi when it was hijacked. The ship is now on its way to the nearest secure port and is being heavily guarded by Indonesian warships. David Batubara, Vice President of Samudra Indonesia, told reporters late on Sunday.
Good.
A. The social function. Social function of the text is to inform the readers, listeners, or viewers about Indonesian sailors free as pirates ransom is paid. B. The general structure of text. First, newsworthy event. The crew of 20 Indonesian sailors aboard the Sinar Kudus cargo ship. The ship is now on its way to the nearest secure port and is being heavily guarded by Indonesian warships. David Batubara, Vice President of Samudra Indonesia, told reporters late on Sunday.
Very good job, Gwen.
Question and answers. First, where the way Sinar Kudus when it was hijacked? The Sinar Kudus was on its way to the Netherlands from Indonesia island of Sulawesi. Third, find the generic structure by on texts. Newsworthy event in the first paragraph, backward event in the second and third paragraph, source in the fourth paragraph.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. You ever practiced to be a news anchor before?
Maybe no.
Okay, doesn't matter. Now it's time for you to learn how to be a good news anchor, right? It's time for you to practice how to be a news anchor. You have see the example how to be a news anchor, right? Now it's time for you to your smile, your body language. It show you as a news anchor, right? Okay, time for yours.
Okay. I'm Licia Jatut with the CNN TV Special English Education Report. Songs teach language. Consider a song like Tom's Stall as that students love the song. Recently, we asked Lemon Tree by Fool's Garden. Another favorite is Trally Made You Deeply by Savage Garden. Another person, Asip Ambunan, suggested the song God Only Knows by Orianti.
Yellow. Okay, give applause to group yellow. Maybe the other group may wanna going to group 2 or blue group. Are you ready? Okay, it's time for you. Let's be a news anchor. Okay.
A study published 2 years ago. It found that people generally become happier and experience less worry after age 8. In fact, it found that by the age of 85, people are happier with their life than they were at 18. The findings came from a Gallup survey of more than 340,000 adults in the United States in 2008. At the time, the people were between the ages of 18 and 85. Arthur Stone in the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Science at Stony Brook University in New York led the study. His team found that levels of stress were highest among adults between the ages of 22 and 25. Stress levels dropped sharply after people reached their 50s. Happiness was
very good job. Give applause to your friends, please. Thank you for group yellow. We're going to group 3.
Okay, today I will bring the news about the addition of the school days in Jersey. The school day in Jersey will be extended from next term. Politicians have decided to add an extra hour of lessons Monday to Friday to make up for the time lost because of coronavirus. Classes will also be held on Saturday mornings. Teachers are welcoming the decision, but some students have told us they will boycott the extra lessons and are considering staying away from school altogether. That's all from me, and thank you.
Okay, wow, excellent. Thank you so much. Give applause to group 3. Red group. Okay, very good job. Okay, very good job, everyone. Thank you so much for you all for your excellent presenting. Now it's time for you all to make a summarize from what you have discussed in your group. Maybe I give chance for Gwen.
News reports are found in newspaper and their purpose is to inform readers of what is happening in the world around them. News reports have a certain structure that you need to follow. The structure is sometimes called the inverted pyramid. These are what they look like. First, news report begin with a catchy headline. Second, the lead paragraph informs the reader of the most important aspects of the story as soon as possible. The lead paragraph is often a way of reporting the facts. Thank you.
Now it's time to conclude all of our learning today.
Conclusion. In learning news item text, we need to understand the social function, genre structure, language feature to help us analyze the text and answer the question dealing with text. In the other side can help us to build in the text the new item text, and then can present the text with confidence how to be a good news anchor or news reporter.
Now it's time for us to reflect all of our learning process today. Yeah. Owen, what is the difficulty that you find in this topic?
I don't seem to find any difficulty in this topic.
Wow, good job. Oh, you didn't find any difficulty in this topic. Okay, good.
No, I can understand.
I understand.
I understand this topic, Miss.
I understand.
I understand.
Okay, number 2, what is the topic that you think is easy to understand?
How to analyze the structure.
What is the part of section in this learning that makes you creative and confident? Oh, and when you practice as a
News anchor.
yeah, joining in my class today. I'm so thankful. I'm so happy because all of you active in our learning process today. And this is the end of our lesson. But before we end our lesson today, let's pray together.
Let's pray before we end our lesson. Let's start. Pray and
don't forget to do your exercise, your tasks in worksheet. Please study at home, and we will continue our meeting next week.